See, most of you evil, wicked, adulterous heart people violate the first commandment on a daily basis with your affection. Okay, that affection that God gives you belongs to God. All your heart, mind, soul, and strength, that belongs to God. But I see people time and time again giving their affection to idols. Okay, I see it all the time. They'll clap for Jay-Z or somebody, or some other rapper, or anything. They clap and go all bonkers for Johnny Depp or some celebrity or something, some Denzel Washington. They'll go berserk over him, but they just casual in church. You can barely get them to raise their hands on Sunday. Okay, that's violating the first commandment. Okay, that's violating the first commandment because they're not giving God everything they have, but they're putting other gods before Him, and that's their worship. That's their word. They're worshiping them other things. That's why they gotta have it. They gotta have it. They gotta see this celebrity. They gotta see this new album. They gotta get this new book. They gotta get the and Christian media is the same way. Christian media is the same way. They watch this now. A lot of people idolize pastors. Idolize the pastor, gotta get the new book the pastor put out, but they don't read their own Bible. Don't read their own Bible. You say to them, give them a hand clap for Jesus, they won't give a hand clap for Jesus. Clap like this for Jesus, clap like that for SpongeBob. And if you look at how they spend their time, they spend more time with SpongeBob than they do with Jesus. They spend more time with him. They watch the 30-minute episode 2 or 3 times a week. They don't spend that time in their Bible. They don't spend that time in their praying. So then when they see the SpongeBob cartoon come on the TV, okay, they get more excited about that because they have more intimacy with their SpongeBob than they do with God, because they spent more time, more effort, and they put their heart more into it. Now, if you come at them and you ask them a question, you say, who's their God? And you say, hey, who do you worship? Oh, I'm a Christian. I go to church. That's the first thing they're gonna say, okay? But in their heart, you look at their heart, they worship SpongeBob. They worship Jersey Shore, Office Space, Zombies, Walking Dead. That's what they worship. They will go out of their way to watch the television show, and then move everything out of the way. Bible studies, prayer time, intimate relationships with their friends, fellow Christians, and they'll bow down and worship that show. Gotta watch the show. The show coming on. But they'll miss church, won't they? It's because they idol worship and don't even know it. That's enough to send you in hell right there. Because they violated the first commandment. They violated the first commandment. That's enough to get... Y'all can't even follow the first commandment, really. Really, we could spend the rest of the message on the first commandment and show you how you ain't following. Show you how you ain't following. See, if we judge it on a moment by moment basis, okay, you're not thinking on the Lord's heart, on the Lord's name continually. The moments when you're not thinking on the Lord's name, you're thinking on another name. You're worshiping something else. Worshiping yourself. Worshiping these other idols in the mall. Worshiping anything. All right. The violation of the first commandment is the foundation of all the others. If you follow the first commandment good, you can follow the rest of them. You follow the first two. You follow the first one, all right, and you follow the second one. Thou shalt not have do not create any graven image. All right, do not create any graven images. All right, watch this. I'm gonna show you something.